y'all? This is Deidre One Shot Game, and I got another video for y'all on the topic of things people do to mind control you out of who you are, and leads to the whole world basically in a mass of doing the protocol of what the government has set out for us. When each of us as an individual has the magic power spiritually to be everything we ever desired in life. But how easy would it be for the government to control us if everyone set out and chased their goals and dreams? There wouldn't be no one controlling the jobs. It wouldn't be no one working the factories. It wouldn't be no one, medications that they prescribe. It wouldn't be no one on welfare. Things the government set up to keep us in a trap. What I really need you guys as the people to understand, and I hope you guys can agree with me. If you can, drop it down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about the power within yourself. Trolls, it's a lot of people that hide behind celebrity pictures. It's a lot of people that come on the internet and just will go against you because they have no identity for themselves, and that is perfectly fine. Once you figure out who you are, them type of comments won't even bother you. For after in a minute, they're gonna be talking to themselves, because everybody's gonna be so awakened and in tune with themselves that they're not even gonna be responding to the foolery. And hopefully they'll get the point that it's time for you to find yourself and stop hiding behind the camera, making fun of other people because you feel down and depressed about yourself. And it happens, but you can make good choices to get yourself out of it. It's all up to you. So with the things the government do to keep us in a fog, keep us trapped in the cycle, in a time warp. Now, I'm not racist at all. I have actually a white grandmother, but I'm speaking to the majority of the people, my people. How they keep us mentally in a trap to feel like we have no choices, no options, basically create the ghettos. That is, for instance, it is a lot. I'm from Sacramento, California, in case y'all don't know. If you from Sacramento, drop it down in the comments. I want to know. If not, if y'all from Cali, wherever y'all from, drop it down. Let me know what's up. Redoing a lot of the ghettos, like as you guys would call it, Old Park, Mac Road. It's a lot of places that had old similar names that they're trying to change and gentrify. They're trying to redo all the apartments on Mac Road. And in turn, that's going to happen, right? What's going to happen is they're going to up the prices. So the people that can't afford those apartments are going to get pushed out and pushed to where? Low income areas where it's patrolled by police. Of course, drugs are being sold. Of course, gangs are formed because we're trying to survive. And you guys are making it harder for us to survive because a little bit of areas that we do have as far as shelter needs being met. You guys are trying to kick us out of that. I think people understand when your basic needs are not being met. Look it up. Living necessities, water, food, clothing, shelter. When those things are not being met by a normal human being, it turns them into another person. It causes them to do things in order to get those needs met. And it could be as far as jacking, robbing, gang affiliation, any way to get money. And therefore, what happens? That puts us in a system as far as jails and prisons and locks everybody up and makes money off of us. And then 9 times out of 10, majority of us want to escape from our mind while we're in there. So you guys get on psych meds or whatever, and however that go, and they make more money. Don't get shipped to a private prison where that prison is paid for by someone to basically house inmates so that they can make money. Really related to us. The welfare system is designed to keep people trapped in that state of mind so that the government can make money. But I'm here to tell y'all right now, all it takes is one step, one move. And you have to be able to find out the power within yourself. The human being that is born in life is born with a gift and a power. But as we move through life, we get told and taught things by maybe members of our family, the school system, on how we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do. I cannot stress this fact enough of when you're in kindergarten, they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? When you get towards middle school, they stop asking you that because they already know that by the time you get to high school, what you wanted to be in kindergarten go that far. A lot of people drop out in high school because when you hit those teenage years and say you come from a, low poverty home or whatever, and you got to make ends meet or you got to put food on the table, now you start taking your mind frame out of school. Just my own personal opinion, school is made for workers. There's no life skills being taught in that. There is nothing emotional intelligence being taught in that. It could be things going on at home that I can't really deal with in my mind, and you want me to come to school and focus. Now, for the ones that do still achieve and make it, shout out to you. They have intentions of being a surgeon or a lawyer or whatever they want to be. People drop out of school because it is things going on in the outside world that is taking a toll on their brain to where they can't even make it to school every day. The system and the government is designed for that to happen. So therefore, when you don't graduate school, you can't get that good job, and you either go on welfare or you go work at McDonald's or Burger King, one of those places. You stay in a poverty mindset, so you're either in low income apartments or you're in very cheap apartments or Section 8 housing. I don't knock it, but Section 8 comes with rules. Certain things you can't do with Section 8. You can't have people over after a certain time. You lights off after this time. Like, it's too many restrictions for your shelter. And I feel like every human being, of course, you're not going to have extreme parties and things like that, but you should have the freedom to do the things that you want in your own shelter. But again, that goes back to how they had the system lined up and how it is. And you get to them high school years and like your family situation is not that. You come from poverty and you got to put food on the table. Now you're finna, start doing crimes. Every single prison in the world has a bed for every single black person. I promise you they do. And it's paid for and ready for us to get there. But I'm here to tell y'all, it takes one mindset change. Matter of fact, it takes two. For you to become something other than what you believe you are. One, you have to have the power to believe in yourself no matter what anybody says. Two, you have to have faith in the God. Faith in God and the universe is basically the same thing, if you ask me. And it's the laws and the power of what you do and karma and the things and the choices that you do and them coming back to you. And the good karma, when you do good things, those things coming back to you as well. Pain is very powerful, but very easy to manipulate. So if you come from a family where it's nothing but a poverty-stricken mindset on welfare, you think in your mind that's all that you can become. That's not the case. Everybody has a gift. You just have to believe and have faith. As a human being, I'm pretty sure you guys have faith in a lot of things. Mine works is people have to see them. Because no one has actually seen what God looks like. We just have a picture of what everyone has showed us. To have faith in Him, you have to have faith when things work out, and especially when things don't work out. If you're putting good energy into the world, and making the best choices you can and overall righteous, of course you're going to make mistakes. Of course you're going to mess up. The universe and God, whatever you believe in, will of course have your back, the faith. So in everyone's case, everyone starts out with a dream, your own dream. That could be anything you're good at, what they're good at before they hit the age of 16. They find something they're really good at. They really enjoy doing it. You don't want to do a job as you get older, because a job is something that is not enjoyable to you. You're doing it to survive. You want to do something that you enjoy, so you'll keep putting the max effort into it, because it won't be a job. It won't feel like a job to you because you love to do it. Everybody has something, but this is what happens. And I'm going to use J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Really into Harry Potter. I really love Harry Potter. And I read up on J.K. Rowling and heard that she didn't get the people to be interested into her books the first time she submitted them to people. Imagine being, every city and state has a ghetto. So imagine being in London or somebody about magic and wands. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, and we struggling in the hood making peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. She didn't give up. Now she is one of the highest paid book authors, movie sellers in the world. She didn't give up. She didn't let nobody trick her out her spot. And being made in the world, it is made by a human being, but it's the power inside of us to be able to keep going on the mission and the path without letting somebody distract us, while also believing in God. Because you can't just go on your mission and have faith in your spirituality and forget about your physical body, because both of them coincide together. So you got to be able to use both of them. I promise you, if you have faith in God, the universe, whoever you pray to, He will guide your way. The only thing you have to believe in is yourself and your dream, and the ability to understand and know that if you don't care what no one thinks of you, you will make it. In our ego self, and we want to portray a certain image to people. We have to uphold a certain standard to people. You get in a room and you may feel uncomfortable because you're worried about what somebody else is thinking. You have to be able to drop all that and let it go and be your true, authentic self. Maybe it's not actually. It's actually very simple. Everybody has these goals and these dreams, and it'll be one person who will tell you, I don't think that's a good idea. You shouldn't do that. You got 2 babies over here that you need to take care of. And so you stop putting the energy and the time into your dream, and you start fully chasing things on the physical realm. And it's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be able to balance the two. And I promise, if you overall live righteous and you balance the two and you chase your goals and dreams and you believe in God or whoever you pray to, you will make it. I'm here to tell you, living facts, proof. And you're going to take some L's. You're going to go through a couple of things that, may not be the best. But keep pushing. That's what life is about. Don't get down on yourself. Don't stop believing in yourself. Don't believe what other people tell you about you. Because at the end of the day, that'll be the main reason why people don't authentically be themselves. They're chasing dreams and professions that maybe their parents didn't get to pursue. So in the end, they're unhappy. You want to do something that truly makes you happy. Because in the end, it'll help you go further. You'll be able and willing to take in ideas and thoughts and new ways to critique it and make it better. You enjoy doing versus something you don't enjoy doing. You won't even care to stand on that. It'll just all be about survival and taking care of your family. So you won't be interested. And where does that lead? Half of the time, kids only go to school after they graduate high school because their parents is getting on them about doing something with their life. They really don't want to go to school. They only going to school to get the money, so that they can give their parents some money so they can stop getting on their back about kicking them out. Do I believe in tough love? In a sense, I do. But now I feel like it's a new day and age. Support your kids and their dreams, because you never know how far it could take them. But don't forget to let them know that spirituality and God and their physical body all have to come together. You can't just chase your dreams in the spirit and believing in God and not face your physical body at the same time. If in what you're doing and you really believe in what you're doing, God sees you. God sees everybody. The universe sees everyone, whoever you pray to. The things you say to yourself, when you say prayers to yourself, is actually good affirmations to you, the God inside of you. Look up the word God and check out the definition. Y'all understand exactly what I'm saying. It makes perfect sense. Half of the time, we can't even control our physical reality and our spiritual world because we get so trapped in our physical reality and the things people tell us and the things people have done to us and how much it hurts us and the pain it's caused, that we forget the spiritual side. And half of the time that goes into mental health and mental health issues. And then you go to the doctor and they prescribe you pills. And in the end, the government makes the money. They're not telling you guys that the spirit is real. If you believe in God, the spirit, the universe, and yourself, you can achieve anything you want. But for so long, they have been making that side of life invisible, like it don't exist, but it does. But if they told you guys that, the whole world or the government wouldn't be able to make money, because everybody would have their own sense of self. Sometimes you have a lot of people in the world who's money motivated, but not right here. So whatever they need to do to trick over somebody to get some money, they gonna do it. In the private prisons, and the prisons is one. They basically put us in there the moment we can't control our emotions. The moment we can't get on track with the fact that, hey, we're one person, we can chase our dreams, but at the same time, it's okay to get a job. At the same time, we don't gotta be trapped by my mom's property. I can help her. I don't gotta sell drugs. Now, if you do, be my guest. I'm not hating in no shape or form, but at the same, see that, and he will make sure you become successful. I promise you. But you have to believe in yourself first. And do not let the power and the control and the anger and the things you went through stop you from believing in who you are. And believing everything that someone else has told them. Especially if it's coming from like your moms or your pops. You want to try so hard to please them. But why are you pleasing them? No disrespect. But you came in the world by yourself. You're going to die by yourself. The mission is to have the highest self-awareness and confidence in yourself. And in turn, when you figure that out, you'll automatically take care of everyone else. It becomes a form of mind control from everyone else. To go and get on welfare and get some money or get an SSI check because they struggling, that's exactly what you'll do. And you won't chase your dreams. I'm here to tell y'all today, if you don't know, you're about to find out. It's Deidre, and I know that if you chase your dreams in the spirit, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do, whatever you're good at, because only you can do you, and get your physical right and overall be righteous, you will receive good karma. And believe in God, the universe, whoever you pray to, because you're being watched. All come together. I promise you. Doesn't want that. They want everybody to be in a disarray. They want everybody to not know how to control themselves. They want everybody to be in a panic. They don't want everyone to succeed. Lose control. And who wants to lose control when they're in charge? That's Deidre with One Shot Game. And if you don't know, I just told you. Figure out who you are. You don't need no help doing that. You can do that by yourself.